Welcome to Fragrant Verve, Chronic Verve's newest and smelliest show. We
Ooh.
review men's and women's fragrances, and today it's another men's episode.
This
Um,
is a unisex episode, actually.
it's true.
Yeah.
We should have had a girl in here.
Uh,
Um, we are reviewing a fragrance by imaginary authors, and if you haven't heard of them, we just have the little
it's
deep
called
hint.
Bull's Blood.
If you haven't heard of them, they're pretty cool. Josh Meyer has created a bunch of different authors, and each author has a book or a few books in the line, and the books are the fragrances themselves. So, hence the name Imaginary Authors. There's a bunch of imaginary authors. So, for example, I'm not sure if this one, but there's like a couple that share the same author. Um, and when we review those, we'll see if those might have some commonalities, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool concept. If you go on the website, it's very in depth. There's a write up about every author, every book. It's pretty intense. But today is Bull's Blood. Um, cool space.
I hate this so much. I don't care how interesting the backstory or anything is. Like, it smells so bad. I can't even. On a scale of 1 to can't. To even, I can't.
I will read off a bit of before the notes. I will give a little bit of the tale of the fragrance that
I don't care about
Josh
it.
Meyer created.
Long story short, it sucks.
Devante Villarreal was raised in a dusty Spanish village on the Balearic Sea. He fondly recalled going to bullfights with his father, an ex-picador, and credited those early experiences with inspiring his most popular novella, Bull's Blood. The book's lurid tale of seduction garnered obscenity charges against the author. Though the charges were rejected by the court, a ban on the sale of his works persisted for a number of years. A fixture in Barcelona, smoking cigarillos and writing in the cafes and bars into the night, Valereo disappeared as a fugitive in 1967 after a highly publicized bar scuffle with American sailors, one whom later died from his injuries. A man who was killed, he wrote in Bull's Blood, is a man who knows passion. Dun, dun, dun.
I mean,
So, notes: patchouli, rose, costus, tobacco, and black musk. So, I think we already know how you feel about it. You want to expand on those thoughts?
I don't really get any of the notes.
That's
Really,
crazy that you don't get one of them.
well, I don't really know what a lot of those are.
You got rose.
I guess. I get more like grandma named Rose. I don't know. Like it smells it smells like a grandma. It smells kind of like where like you're the oldest person you can think of. It smells like probably what they're living in.
What I get from it is okay. I find the rose is very, very dominant. Patchouli, very dominant. It's very floral.
Mm-hmm.
I get if I want to explain the smell without using notes, I would say it has an element of when you are flower shopping and you open the fridge that has the flowers in it, or a bunch of roses in it. That kind of like stale flower smell. It does smell like dusty, and patchouli's definitely there.
I'd say it smells like a little bit like decay.
I don't. I don't
Like if a flower had died.
No, it smells like fresh flowers to me.
I don't get that at all.
Like it definitely smells. It's a rose. A lot of rose in there.
But I feel like I like the smell of roses, but I don't like the smell of this.
Here's the deal with Bull's Blood, and here's why I think Cole doesn't like it. Because Cole's you're definitely younger than me. All right, here's the two types of people that this will work for. Now, Cole is right on the money. It definitely smells very close to what a grandmother may smell like, and I feel the two people that this would work for is the guy that Josh Meyer wrote in the story, because he's a freaking badass and he can pull something off like this in Spain, and old ladies, mature women could pull it off. Those are the two groups of people, and one is fictional. So it's very if I was as a man wearing this, I'd be very self-conscious.
If you want to earn the right to wear this, you need to live for at least 80 years more than I have, or kill a bull with your bare hands. Because no one else can wear this. I like to give people hugs, and that's something I look for whenever I have a scent. Like, I don't want it to be too strong. I don't want it to be too weak. I want it to smell good. I wouldn't hug anybody if I was wearing this. I wouldn't let anybody who was wearing this hug me. It smells so bad.
What about your grandmother? That's what she smells like.
I don't want to hug her. I'm obligated.
There's definitely like an aged feeling to it, but I find that there's the age feeling to the entire imaginary author's line. They just have like this, it feels like it's been around for a long time, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan. For longevity, I find it lasts a while and it definitely projects, but that's not really a good thing in Cole's case.
No,
but
I don't want it to last at all.
Yeah,
I don't want it to project.
I don't think it's necessarily a putrid smell like Cole does. I just feel that it's not what most people would want to smell like, especially men in general and younger women. It's gonna age you. And it's just like when I compare it to the story and I'm like, man, that's so cool, and it does make sense with the story, the smell, and I'm like, I bet that guy does smell like that. But at the same time, like, you know what I mean?
I wasn't the character in the story though. I don't think I can pull that off.
No, I know. Like, his dad was a bullfighter. He killed a sailor with his bare hands. Like, Indiana Jones could be wearing Britney Spears Fantasy and he'd still be a badass. It's just, limited application. Not in our age range, and probably not in yours, to be honest.
Probably more. I'd say it's more like women would be able to wear it easier, but still struggle with it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a girl,
because it is unisex, but I think that it's more feminine, I guess, but like old feminine.
Yeah, like maybe if you're a young girl and you want to like try it on a first date, you're gonna smell very unique for your age, and no one your age is gonna smell like that. Maybe. I mean, if you're young and you're hot, you can pull it off, maybe, and no one's gonna smell like you. And
all I'm saying is, I don't care how young you are, how hot you are. If you're wearing that on our first date, I'm running. I would not sit through a date with someone while they're wearing this.
So, final rating.
0.
Why?
Good Lord, 0. It smells awful. Well, okay. I guess I'll give it a 1 because it does have good longevity and it's got a decent projection, and so I'll give it a 1 for that. But scent-wise, it just makes me so angry. I don't want it to exist. That's how bad it smells to me. I give it a 1. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 1.5. It's not as versatile among age groups as you'd want it to be. Yeah. It does smell very old, very, very, very mature. I think the smell itself, is okay. And it does evolve. The rose almost gets into a fresh rose, which I really like. I don't know. Maybe I'd buy the candle. Probably not, though. Yeah.
I think it just kind of sucks because, like, there's so much effort put into this. Like, there's a backstory. Yeah. I just wish it smelled good because there's so much. There's, like, this is big, and it sucks.
The fragrance itself. There's definitely a lot of work put into that, like the ingredients smell really high quality, and it evolves, like it was well crafted. It's just the smell that he was going for. He perfected that. It was awesome in that way. It's just not a smell that I think most people want to smell like. We could be wrong, but
I don't think we are.
It does smell like Old Lady.
It smells awful.
Anyway, that's it for this episode.